Hi everyone, I'm Seniha and today I'm talking about Cuba and Switzerland in terms of macroeconomic. Let's get started. Cuba and Switzerland are two countries with distinct macroeconomic characteristics. Let's compare them in various aspects. GDP and economic size. Switzerland has a highly developed and diverse economy. It has a high GDP per capita and is one of the wealthiest countries in the world. The economy is characterized by the strong services sector, particularly in finance, banking, and tourism. Cuba has a relatively smaller economy compared to Switzerland. It has a socialist country with a centrally planned economy. The government controls most major industries, and the state plays a significant role in economic planning and decision making. Economic system. Switzerland follows a market-based economic system with a strong emphasis on free market principles. It encourages private enterprise, competition, and foreign investments. The government's role is primarily focused on maintaining a stable economic framework. Cuba operates under a socialist economic system. The state owns and controls major industries, including healthcare, education, and transporting. The government sets production targets, determines prices, and allocates resources based on central planning. Economic freedom and business environment. Switzerland consistently ranks high in terms of economic freedom and has a business-friendly environment. It has a strong legal framework, and protection of property rights, and low level of corruption. The country encourages innovation and entrepreneurship. Cuba has a more centralized economic structure, which limits economic freedom and private enterprise. The government has historically imposed restrictions of private businesses, although some economic reforms have been introduced in recent years to encourage small-scale entrepreneurship. Trade and global integration. Switzerland has a highly open economy and is known for its strong international trade. It has a favorable trade balance and engages in exports of high-value goods such as machinery, chemicals, and pharmaceuticals. The country is also an active participant in global economic organizations. Cuba has faced trade restrictions and embargoes, particularly from the United States, which have limited its international trade opportunities. However, it has diversified its trade partners over time and maintains relationships with various countries, particularly in Latin America and Europe. Currency and monetary policy. Switzerland has its own currency, the Swiss franc. The Swiss National Bank is responsible for monetary policy, aiming to maintain price stability and low inflation. Switzerland is known for its financial sector and is home to several international banks. Cuba has a dual currency system with the Cuban peso and the Cuban convertible peso. The government has recently undertaken reforms to unify the two currencies. The Central Bank of Cuba controls monetary policy. Overall, Switzerland and Cuba have different macroeconomic models and levels of economic development. Switzerland has a market-based economy, strong international trade, and a favorable business environment. In contrast, Cuba has a centrally planned socialist economy with limited economic freedom and faces trade restrictions. That's all what I want to say. Thank you for the listening. Goodbye.